Istanbul is a city with a truly unique address. It is the only city in the world that sits on two continents at the same time. Part of it rests in Europe, and the other part lies in Asia. This incredible location has made Istanbul important for thousands of years. It's like a bridge connecting east and west, not just with land but with ideas, cultures, and trade. Imagine standing on a ferry, crossing from one continent to another in just a few minutes. This daily reality for Istanbul's residents is a powerful symbol of its identity, a place where different worlds have always met, mingled, and sometimes clashed, creating something entirely new and vibrant in the process. This special position is defined by a narrow, winding body of water called the Bosporus Strait. This strait is not just a geographical feature, it is the very lifeblood of the city. It connects the Black Sea to the north with the Sea of Marmara to the south. For centuries, controlling this waterway meant controlling the major trade routes between the Mediterranean and the lands beyond. Empires rose and fell based on their ability to command this passage. This strategic importance shaped Istanbul's destiny, making it a prize coveted by kings and sultans, and a hub for merchants, artists, and spies from across the known world. It's a liquid highway that has carried history on its currents. Because of its location, Istanbul has always been a crossroads. It was the final destination on the ancient Silk Road, where spices, silks, and precious goods from Asia arrived to be sold in European markets. This flow of commerce brought immense wealth, but it also brought a constant stream of new people and new ideas. The city became a melting pot where different languages were spoken, various religions were practiced, and diverse customs were shared. This rich blend is still visible today in the city's art, its architecture, its music, and even its food. Walking through its streets feels like traveling through different countries and different eras all at once. The importance of this location continues in the modern world. Istanbul remains a vital center for international trade, finance, and diplomacy. It's a massive, bustling metropolis that acts as Turkey's economic and cultural heart. Its airports are some of the busiest in the world, connecting flights from all corners of the globe. The city's ability to bridge continents makes it a natural meeting point for global business and international conferences. Its historical legacy as a crossroads has seamlessly transformed into a modern role as a global hub, proving that geography, more than anything else, has been the enduring author of Istanbul's extraordinary story. The story of Istanbul begins over 2,600 years ago. Ancient Greek colonists arrived and founded a settlement here around 660 BC. They called it Byzantium, a name we now know as Byzantium. They chose this spot for its superb natural harbor, known as the Golden Horn, and its strategic control over the Bosporus Strait. For centuries, it was an important Greek trading post, but its true rise to prominence was yet to come. This early chapter laid the groundwork for a city that would one day become the capital of great empires, a place whose very foundations are steeped in myth and ancient history, waiting to be discovered beneath the layers of subsequent civilizations. A pivotal moment in the city's history occurred in the 4th century AD. The Roman Emperor Constantine the Great was looking for a new capital for his vast empire. He chose Byzantium, recognizing its immense strategic value. He rebuilt and expanded the city on a grand scale, filling it with magnificent churches, forums, and monuments. In 330 AD, he officially renamed it Nova Roma, or New Rome. However, it soon became popularly known as Constantinople, the city of Constantine. This decision shifted the center of the Roman world eastward and marked the beginning of a new era, establishing the city as the heart of what would become the Byzantine Empire. For over 1,000 years, Constantinople served as the glorious capital of the Byzantine Empire, the eastern remnant of the Roman Empire. It was the largest and wealthiest city in Europe during the Middle Ages, a beacon of Christianity, art, and learning while much of Western Europe was in the Dark Ages. Its formidable defensive walls kept invaders at bay for centuries. The Byzantines built architectural marvels like the Hagia Sophia, a cathedral of unparalleled scale and beauty. The city was a treasure chest of classical knowledge and religious relics, its influence stretching far and wide, shaping the culture and politics of the entire region and beyond. In 1453, another dramatic chapter began, when the Ottoman Sultan, Mehmed II, conquered the city after a long and difficult siege. This event marked the end of the Byzantine Empire, and the beginning of a new age. The Ottomans made the city their capital, and, over time, the name Istanbul, derived from a Greek phrase meaning to the city, became its common name. The the new rulers transformed the city once again. They converted the Hagia Sophia into a mosque and built splendid new palaces, mosques, and markets. For nearly 500 years, Istanbul was the seat of the mighty Ottoman Empire, a center of Islamic culture and power that ruled over vast territories in Europe, Asia, and Africa. Today, Istanbul is a true megalopolis, a sprawling urban giant that hums with unstoppable energy. It is the largest city in Turkey and one of the largest cities in the world. While Ankara is the official capital of the Republic of Turkey, Istanbul remains the country's undeniable economic, cultural, and historical heart. Its population has grown incredibly fast over the past few decades, drawing people from all over Turkey in search of work and opportunity. The official population is over 15 million people, but many believe the actual number, including unregistered residents and visitors, is much higher, possibly closer to 20 million. This makes it a city of staggering scale and complexity. Its sheer size is hard to comprehend. The city and its surrounding metropolitan area stretch for over 5,000 square kilometers, spilling across both the European and Asian continents. This vast urban landscape is a patchwork of distinct neighborhoods. From historic districts with winding cobblestone streets to modern business centers filled with gleaming skyscrapers. It's a city of contrasts, where ancient city walls stand near bustling motorways, and traditional wooden houses are neighbors to contemporary apartment blocks. This physical expansion reflects its dynamic growth, as the city constantly reinvents itself while trying to hold on to its precious past. It's a living, breathing organism that is always changing. On a global scale, Istanbul holds a significant position. It is classified as an Alpha World City, placing it in the same league as other major international centers like London, New York, and Tokyo. This ranking reflects its importance in the global economy, its influence on culture and media, and its role as a major node in international travel and trade networks. Its strategic location continues to make it a vital hub for finance and business connecting Europe with the Middle East and Asia. Major multinational companies have their regional headquarters here, and its stock exchange is a key player in the emerging markets of the region. The city's importance extends far beyond economics. It is a major destination for tourism, attracting millions of visitors each year who come to see its famous historical sites, experience its vibrant culture, and enjoy its unique atmosphere. Istanbul is also a powerhouse of creativity and the arts, with a thriving scene for film, music, fashion, and contemporary art. It hosts numerous international festivals and events, further cementing its status as a global cultural capital. In a world that is becoming more connected, Istanbul's long history as a meeting place of cultures makes it more relevant than ever, a city that truly belongs to the world. Istanbul's climate is, honestly, a pretty pleasant mix, shaped by the seas that surround it. The city experiences warm and sometimes humid summers, with temperatures often rising to around 30 degrees Celsius. These months are just perfect for enjoying the city's outdoor cafes and, taking ferry trips to the nearby Prince's Islands. Winters are cool and damp, with temperatures typically hovering just above freezing. Snow is not uncommon, and when it falls, it blankets the city's domes and minarets in a magical layer of white. Spring and autumn are perhaps the most beautiful times to visit, with mild, comfortable weather that is ideal for, walking and exploring the city's many sights. The geography of Istanbul is really defined by water. The city is famously split by the Bosporus Strait, a 31-kilometer-long channel that carves its way through the landscape. This strait is more than just a divider. It is the city's heart, a bustling waterway filled with ferries, cargo ships, and fishing boats. To the south, the Bosporus opens into the Sea of Marmara, an inland sea that connects to the Mediterranean. To the north lies the vast Black Sea. This constant presence of water gives Istanbul a unique maritime character. The scent of the sea is always in the air, and the cry of seagulls is a constant companion to the sounds of the city. Much like Rome, Istanbul is known as the city on the 7 hills. While the original city of Constantinople was built on 7 distinct hills within the old city walls, the modern metropolis sprawls over many more. These hills offer stunning panoramic views of the city and the water. From hilltops like Çamlıca on the Asian side or Pierre Loti on the European side, you can gaze out over the breathtaking skyline of mosques, palaces, and bridges. This rolling terrain adds to the city's visual charm, creating a dynamic landscape where the view changes with every turn, and a climb up a steep street is often rewarded with a spectacular vista. Just a short ferry ride from the city, in the Sea of Marmara, lies a beautiful archipelago known as the Prince's Islands. These 9 islands offer a peaceful escape from the hustle and bustle of the metropolis. Motor vehicles are banned on the main islands, so transportation is by horse-drawn carriage or bicycle. The islands are dotted with charming wooden Victorian-era mansions, pine forests, and quiet beaches. They have long been a favorite retreat for Istanbul's residents, providing a tranquil haven where one can enjoy nature, swim in the sea, and experience a slower, more relaxed pace of life, all within sight of the city's distant skyline. Istanbul's skyline is honestly a breathtaking gallery of architectural masterpieces, a testament to the empires that shaped it. The most famous of all is the Hagia Sophia, originally built as the world's largest cathedral in the 6th century by Byzantine Emperor Justinian I. Its massive dome was an engineering marvel of its time. For nearly 1,000 years, it was the center of Orthodox Christianity. After the Ottoman conquest in 1453, it was converted into an imperial mosque, and minarets were added to its exterior. In the 20th century, it became a museum, symbolizing Istanbul's layered history. Today, it has reverted to being a mosque, yet it remains a place of immense historical and cultural significance for all humanity. Directly opposite the Hagia Sophia stands the Sultan Ahmed Mosque, popularly known as the Blue Mosque. It was built in the early 17th century by Sultan Ahmed I, who wanted to create a mosque even more magnificent than its famous neighbor. Its exterior is a beautiful cascade of domes and semi-domes, punctuated by 6 slender minarets, a unique feature at the time. The interior is where it gets its nickname, as it is adorned with over 20,000 handmade blue ceramic tiles that create a truly mesmerizing effect. The Blue Mosque is still a functioning place of worship, but it graciously welcomes visitors who come to admire its stunning beauty and serene atmosphere. Nearby is the sprawling Topkapi Palace, which was the main residence and administrative headquarters of the Ottoman sultans for 400 years. It's not a single building but rather a vast complex of courtyards, pavilions and gardens overlooking the Bosporus. Here, the sultans lived with their families and ruled their vast empire. Visitors can wander through its opulent rooms, see priceless treasures like the spoonmaker's diamond, and explore the legendary harem, the private quarters of the sultan and his family. The palace offers a fascinating glimpse into the lavish and secretive world of the Ottoman court, a world of immense power, intrigue, and artistry. Other landmarks tell different parts of Istanbul's story. The Galata Tower, a medieval stone tower in the district across the Golden Horn, offers a 360-degree panoramic view of the entire historic peninsula. The ancient Byzantine city walls, though partially in ruins, still snake their way around the old city, a reminder of Constantinople's once impenetrable defenses. Beneath the city streets lies the Basilica Cistern, a vast, ancient underground water reservoir supported by hundreds of marble columns, creating an eerie and beautiful subterranean palace. These sites, along with the historic areas of Istanbul, are recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, preserving their universal value for future generations. İstanbul'u gerçekten anlamak için, kültürünü tüm duyularınızla deneyimlemelisiniz ve bu yolculuk genellikle yemekleriyle başlar. Türk mutfağı zengin ve çeşitlidir ve İstanbul, hepsini tatmak için en iyi yerdir. Sokak yemeği, günlük yaşamın önemli bir parçasıdır. Neredeyse her köşede simit satan satıcılar bulabilirsiniz. Bu susamlı yuvarlak bir ekmektir. Eminönü'nde, su kenarında taze ızgara balık sandviçleri, yani balık ekmek deneyebilir veya kalabalık bir caddede yürürken kavrulmuş kestane ve mısırın tadını çıkarabilirsiniz. Ve tabii ki, dikey bir dönerden kesilen sulu etle ekmek arasında servis edilen döner, kebap denemeden hiçbir ziyaret tamamlanmış sayılmaz. Şehrin içecekleri de yemekleri kadar önemlidir. Türk kahvesi dünya çapında ünlüdür. Güçlü, koyu ve küçük fincanlarda servis edilir. Telvesi dibine çöker. Yavaşça, genellikle arkadaşlarla tadını çıkarmak için bir ritüeldir. Daha da yaygın olanı Türk çayıdır veya çay. Küçük, lale şeklinde bardaklarda servis edilir ve misafirperverliğin bir sembolüdür. Dükkanlardan ofislere, insanların evlerine kadar her yerde size çay ikram edilecektir. Bir diğer popüler içecek ise ayran. Genellikle kebaplarla birlikte keyifle içilen ferahlatıcı, yoğurt bazlı bir içecektir. Bu içecekler sadece serinletici olmaktan öte, İstanbul'daki sosyal yaşamın temel bir parçasıdır. Eşsiz bir kültürel deneyim, bir Türk hamamını ziyaret etmektir. Bu gelenek, Roma ve Osmanlı dönemlerine dayanır ve bir temizlenme ve rahatlama ritüelidir. Tipik bir hamam deneyimi, sıcak, buharlı mermer bir odada rahatlamayı, ardından kuvvetli bir kese ve köpük masajını içerir. Bu, sizi inanılmaz derecede temiz ve tazelenmiş hissettiren canlandırıcı ve derinlemesine geleneksel bir uygulamadır. Bazıları yüzlerce yıllık olan birçok tarihi hamam hala faaliyettedir ve size zamanda geriye gitme ve İstanbul sakinlerinin nesiller boyu keyif aldığı bir geleneğe katılma şansı sunar. Bu, şehrin geçmişiyle bağlantı kurmanın harika ve otantik bir yoludur. Şehrin pazarları ve modern caddeleri baş döndürücü bir deneyim yelpazesi sunar. Kapalı Çarşı, dünyanın en eski ve en büyük kapalı pazarlarından biridir. Renkli fenerlerden karmaşık halılara, baharatlara ve mücevherlere kadar her şeyi satan 4000'den fazla dükkanın bulunduğu bir labirenttir. Yakınlarda Mısır Çarşısı, kimyon, safran ve nane kokularıyla dolu aromatik bir cennettir. Daha modern bir deneyim için İstiklal Caddesi, uluslararası markalar, tarihi sinemalar, sanat galerileri ve canlı kafelerle dolu hareketli bir yaya caddesidir. Geceleri, İstiklal çevresi ve suyun karşısındaki Kadıköy, barlar, canlı müzik mekanları ve restoranlarla canlanır, İstanbul'un canlı ve çağdaş ruhunu sergiler. Getting around a city as vast and congested as Istanbul can seem daunting, but it actually has a surprisingly efficient and diverse public transport system that uses land, sea, and rail. For visitors, the most scenic and enjoyable way to travel is by sea. A fleet of public ferries known as vapeurs crisscross the Bosporus and the Sea of Marmara all day long. They are a cheap, fast, and beautiful way to travel between the European and Asian sides of the city, or to visit the Prince's Islands. Taking a ferry offers breathtaking views of the city's skyline and provides a refreshing break from the traffic-clogged streets on land. On land, the city is served by a growing network of modern trams, metros, and buses. The T1 tram line is particularly useful for tourists, as it connects many of the major historical sites in the Old City, from the Grand Bazaar to the Blue Mosque and across the Galata Bridge. The metro system is expanding rapidly, providing a fast way to travel longer distances and connect to the airports. For shorter trips, yellow taxis are everywhere, and ride-hailing apps are also popular. There are also shared minibuses, called dolmuş, that run on fixed routes, offering a cheap and local way to get around. Istanbul's role as a global crossroads is evident in its world-class air transport infrastructure. The city is served by two major international airports. The New Istanbul Airport, on the European side, is one of the largest and busiest airports in the world, a massive hub for Turkish Airlines and other international carriers, connecting the city to hundreds of destinations globally. On the Asian side, Sabiha Gökçen International Airport is another busy hub, primarily serving budget airlines and domestic routes. Both airports are well connected to the city center by airport shuttles, public buses, and increasingly, by the metro system. Despite the modern transport options, one of the best ways to experience many of Istanbul's most fascinating districts is simply by walking. The historic peninsula of Sultanahmet, with its dense concentration of major sites, is best explored on foot. Strolling across the Galata Bridge, watching the fishermen and gazing at the skyline, is a classic Istanbul experience. Likewise, wandering through the winding streets of neighborhoods like Balat, with its colorful houses, or Cihangir, with its bohemian cafes, allows you to discover the hidden corners and local character of the city at your own pace, turning a simple journey into an adventure. Sport, especially football, is a massive passion in Istanbul and a huge part of the city's identity. The city is home to Turkey's big three football clubs, Galatasaray, Fenerbahce, and Beşiktaş. The rivalry between these clubs is intense and legendary. On match days, the city transforms. Streets are filled with fans wearing their team's colors, chanting songs and setting off flares. The atmosphere is electric, and the passion is honestly contagious. These clubs are more than just sports teams. They are powerful symbols of community and identity for millions of people, with supporters groups that feel like extended families. Each of the major clubs has its own impressive stadium, which are considered modern-day coliseums, where the city's sporting battles are fought. Galatasaray plays at the Nef Stadium, a state-of-the-art arena known for its incredibly loud and intimidating atmosphere. Fenerbahçe's home is the Şükrü Saracoğlu Stadium, located on the Asian side of the city, a fortress for their loyal supporters. Beşiktaş plays at the Vodafone Park, a stunning new stadium located right on the shore of the Bosporus, offering some of the most scenic views from any football ground in the world. These stadiums are central to the city's social life, gathering tens of thousands of people together each week. Beyond the big three, Istanbul has a vibrant sporting culture that includes many other activities. Basketball is also extremely popular, with local teams like Anadolu Efes and Fenerbahçe competing at the highest level in Europe. The city has hosted major international sporting events, including the UEFA Champions League final, a testament to its world-class facilities and ability to manage large-scale events. On any given day, you will see people jogging along the waterfront promenades, playing basketball in neighborhood parks, or fishing from the bridges, showing that sport is woven into the everyday fabric of city life. These sports clubs and their stadiums play a crucial role in bringing people together. In a city of millions, supporting a team creates a powerful sense of belonging. The rivalries can be fierce, but they are also a source of local pride and friendly debate in cafes and workplaces across the city. The shared joy of a victory or the collective sorrow of a defeat unites strangers and strengthens community bonds. This passion for sport is another expression of the city's dynamic and emotional character, a heartbeat that echoes from the grand stadiums to the smallest neighborhood streets, making Istanbul a truly living and breathing city.